Good morning and welcome to the weather. Now going to give you an update on the forecast, and really, as a little headline with the social media post said, we're tracking chance of showers, thunderstorms. We've had that for not only days, but several weeks now. Also, though, watching the potential today in particular for that rain to linger a little deeper into the evening than it has had. So has been the case, at least, for the past few days. But what we're watching today already, Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar, showers popping up here mainly inland, west of I-95. I'm going to zoom down into these areas, let you know where it's raining right now. If it's headed towards your neighborhood, you can do that right here. Also going to look at to the hour-by-hour forecast, the forecast models I typically show, and these segments going to go through that, and the extended forecast previewing the weekend for you coming up here in just a couple minutes. But first, I'm sure the questions coming in. Thank you for bearing with us, running myself just a little bit behind here today, so I appreciate you hanging along. Whether you're watching on the news app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, maybe you're watching on social media, and if you aren't, remember that is where I encourage you to go if you have any weather questions. Going to be answering those questions in just a moment, but first, let's take a tour day coastal empire and the low country right now. The low country is actually pretty dry. You see the gunk here around the radar site in northern Jasper County. This light green spotty stuff is not rain. That's just radar picking up non-precipitation sort of objects, trees, birds, things like that, things a little closer to the radar beam. We do have showers in Charleston County. Also a little heavy downpour here east side of Rincon, approaching the Savannah River and moving not that quickly here. And it's a tiny, tiny little shower. So going back for the past 30 minutes, notice how it pops up, moving north and eastward, just south of Georgia 275, approaching 321 Deerfield between Hardeeville and that community. Maybe Deerfield does pick up some rain here within the next, 15 to 20 minutes. Going a little bit further back to the south and west, another Effingham County shower just crossed the Ogeechee, about to cross 17 here. Pinora, south side of Guyton, probably going to be crossing 21 here within the next, maybe 20, 25 minutes. So south of Springfield, 21, showers popping up, and they are going to be traveling in your direction here over the next several minutes to within the next hour. Now, a little bit further south and west, we have some more heavy shower activity, a little bit more organized, but not thunderstorms just yet. But between Hazelhurst, including 23, Georgia 289, Pine Grove area over to Spring Branch, Falling Rocks, far southern Toombs County, a broken line of heavy downpours here. Heaviest just north of Pine Grove, and everything here moving kind of easterly. So Pine Grove, the north side, just inside Jeff Davis County, getting a downpour right now. And you may actually have another one now crossing 23. Going to cross 289, I should say, and then get into your neck of the woods. So we have some showers out there right now, and I'm sure all the questions coming in wanting to know when and where it is going to rain this afternoon. So going into the questions, first of all, again, thank you for watching. Time now at 11:11. Good luck. And answering any questions you may have. Johnny McClung, how many inches of rain have we received this month so far? Depends on where you're asking. If you're asking about the airport, we have had a dry month so far. Other areas have seen much, much more rain, so it vastly differs depending on where you're asking from, coastal empire, low country. So feel free to add that in the comments, and I'll try to pull up some of that data, comment back to you there, Johnny, as to how much rain your area, the area you're asking about, has received. All right, Megan wants to know about Hinesville. Let's see. Linda has a party in Port Royal tonight. Hopefully no rain. I think the greatest chance for evening overnight rain is going to be south of the Savannah River, as far as the place that it may linger deeper into the evening. Showing you that here on TV and in the stream in just a moment. Tiffany, will we be able to see the full moon? It's going to be touch and go, partly to mostly cloudy overnight tonight, so it is not the best forecast. And remember, it's not very visible as far as the lunar eclipse in our neck of the woods. You have to go a little bit further, actually a lot further south and east to see that in full effect. Deborah, Rain, and Jessup, you certainly have a chance. Corey says, let it rain. Melinda wants some rain in Springfield. Terry says getting darker and darker in Guyton. That's probably because of the shower we're just showing you here on Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. So let's see. Lester is watching down in Chile. Thank you for watching. You probably have a better view of the lunar eclipse coming up tonight. But for us here and in the northern hemisphere, western hemisphere, not quite the best viewing conditions. Partly to mostly cloudy here locally, at least. Obviously, you know, even regardless of the clouds, you will see the full moon, but we're only going to have a small little sliver of the lunar eclipse. So now I'm going to take you back to weather here, out of the space realm, back to the forecast. Going to take you hour by hour, and noting that we're already seeing some shower activity here. In case you wonder what I'm clicking on, this is my weather setup here, weather computer, and I've just clicked onto a scene here. This is a forecast model, a computer's thinking as to how radar and satellite will kind of behave, what will go on through the rest of the day, to put it simply. So it's saying we're quiet now, lying a little bit. We just showed you a few showers on a Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar. Linda, thank you. Absolutely great event down there. Leo says definitely rained pretty good last night in Elabel. Happy Friday to you as well, Sharon. Hey, Terry. So if you're wondering about your community's shot at rain today, now's probably the best time out of this entire weather now to look at the screen. Notice how by 2, really 1:30 to 2, we're already seeing some showers, mind you, but more activity really popping up here along and west of I-95. Pretty much any inland community, Statesboro up to Screven County, Sylvania, and Screven the community down in Wayne County as well. Baxley, Odom, we are going to, in Appling County, going to be watching the potential for storms in your area. Coffee, Jeff Davis counties, also Santa Claus, Toombs, Tattnall counties, Wheeler County, Candler, Jenkins counties. You know, anyone along and west of I-95, you have a shot at rain, even early afternoon, as these showers get a little bit more organized. Now, Friday, early evening commute, late afternoon commute. I think a little later in the afternoon, that rain chance does extend to the beaches. It is not a dry day at the beaches today. We have dry time now, and we have more dry time coming up this afternoon, a portion of it. So just because you have rain at some point during the day, like this model is indicating this afternoon, this evening, you know, if you want to duck out right after this digital weather now, you can easily go to the beach, soak up some sun, enjoy the day, and then be off the sand by the time showers and thunderstorms roll in. And I do think it is an after 3 p.m. rain chance, mainly for the beaches going into early evening. The rain may focus a little bit longer. Here we are 7:30, still some low country shower storms. Remember Port Royal plans, asking about those in the Facebook conversation a moment ago. There could still be some showers and thunderstorms in your area by that time, 7 to 8 o'clock or so. Going deeper into the evening, remember how I said south of the Savannah River, the chance of rain may linger later in the evening? Here we are midnight, still Glenn County. You know, this one little shower, thunder shower up in Bullock County, extending into Screven County. So maybe isolated stuff north of I-16, but really south of the Savannah River, the greatest chance of rain lingering. Johnny wants to know, in our area, where was the most rain? Okay, Appling County has been a hot spot for rain, and over the course of the month, they've seen, you know, several inches, more than 5 inches, you know, in the heaviest rain areas. Another hot spot was Beaufort County, an area that has missed out until yesterday, really, as far as the heaviest rain is concerned, was the airport, northwestern Chatham County. Another hot spot has been Long County, Little Wissey area, and folks north of Little Wissey, up towards the edge of the county. So there have been a few hot spots there. And you know what, Johnny, if you follow me on Twitter at Cutter Martin, I'm going to do my best to take you as far back as possible. Some of our data does not go back a complete month, but I'll be posting that graphic, who's been the winner and who's been the loser in the rainfall department here coming up after this weather forecast ends. So going deeper into the evening, eventually it gives way. Eventually we dry out, even if it lingers through dinner time into the evening hours. Anita up in Pooler, you have a rain chance today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, warm and muggy. That's kind of your forecast simplified there. All right, Tina, excellent timing, asking your question. Transitioning to the weekend forecast. Rain chances drop a smidge tomorrow. But we still have isolated to widely scattered showers, thunderstorms in the forecast. I think the rain chance is a little greater Sunday into early and middle portions of the following work week, next week. So here we are tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pretty quiet, you know, but I think the model may be underestimating the potential to have an isolated shower or two. You know, we had showers, thunder showers overnight last night into this morning. Not everyone was impacted by them, but we were showing you the lightning this morning, the news at daybreak. So we had a little bit of activity this morning. Can't rule out some very isolated stuff tomorrow morning, but I think overall it's a good morning for those wondering about any breakfast plans, outdoor plans. Going into noon, here we are, same pattern we've had for the past many days. A couple downpours starting to develop just after lunchtime. And going deeper into the afternoon, we'll see more shower and thunderstorm activity. This particular model is a little bit more active with shower and thunderstorm activity, especially low country I-95, then extending westward towards Baxley, Appling, Jessup, Hinesville. This particular model is keeping communities like Vidalia, Metter, Millen, Swainsboro, Statesboro, and Screven County, portions of Hampton County, this strip of land up here north and west, a little drier, but I wouldn't pay too close attention to the absolute specifics this far out. Just know that there is a rain chance tomorrow. I think it might be slightly lesser than today, but still there's a chance of a few downpours, and the rain chance actually increases as I take you over to kind of an extended forecast look here. It increases Sunday into next week. You know, we're watching out here. Sunday, Monday, caution rain pretty likely Tuesday, Wednesday, and lingering into Thursday. This is because we have a area of high pressure offshore, area of low pressure across the Tennessee, kind of the mid-south Ohio valleys area, kind of stretching south and west there, and that's going to, both of the flows around those areas of low pressure and high pressure going to pump in a lot of moisture. So to kind of explain this, I'm going to bring you back to the weather computer, load up a map here. Bear with me. I'm going to kind of have to draw it out here. Hey, Nolan, what's up with you? Hope all is well. Going great up here. Wishing you the same down in Brunswick. Well, waving to you, Tamikia. Thank you for watching. Susan, happy Friday to you as well. Hey, Irene and Tina, hopefully that answered your question about Saturday rain chances. So, turning off radar, I'm simply going to draw on a map to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. We have a big old area of high pressure off to our east, Bermuda Ridge. It's seasonal. It's always there, but it fluctuates in intensity, especially during the summer, and it's going to flex its muscles a little bit here over the next few days, but not all that much, just enough. And, you know, location. It's going to be in a good spot to send us quite a bit of moisture in here. So the flow around this, you know, high pressure clockwise, that's going to be pulling a lot of moisture up into our area. Meanwhile, we actually have an area of low pressure off to our north and west. It's going to be pretty deep, just going to sit up there. And so here's the deal. All the moisture, you know, what's to our south? Tropical moisture. That's going to be pulled up into our area, the East Coast. We just got out of this pattern. Area of low pressure to our north and west, high pressure way off the coast. So this allows air to rise. And remember the water cycle charts. The air rises, it condenses, you get clouds, and eventually, if the setup is right, showers and thunderstorms. And nothing is really going to break this pattern next week. So we're going to see more showers, thunderstorms with this general setup. And with all the moisture being pumped in, you know, this analogy we talk about every now and then, that sponge, it's going to be full, a lot of moisture. Any one of those downpours that develops during the afternoon, the early evenings, will be producing some heavy rain. So there is some weather to continue to talk about here for the next several days. We'll be keeping you updated here. The weather now, wrapping up now, but another one coming up this evening, and Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in here. We'll be checking out your forecast, updating it, presenting that to you. But reminder, if you're in the office planning your early evening commute, you want to know if there's going to be any rain, you don't have to be at a TV to watch WTOC 11. Go into the WTOC weather app right now. You can actually just scroll down. Of course, all your weather information is in the app, radar, hour by hour, 10-day forecast. Hey, maybe some cooler weather with the rain chances next week. But also, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom underneath the live video section, click on the Watch Live, the play button there, and that will route you into whatever is in our program system, aka that is how you watch the news during any given newscast time. And at noon, Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley will be on, updating the forecast, presenting you the 7-day radar, and update where rain is falling now, and a look ahead to this afternoon. Go out, enjoy your Friday, just keep the app in hand.